What's good, Rangers? It's your boy Rain. It's here. We're going to be watching, reacting, and reviewing the 2013 film, The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug. Now, I'm not sure if I've seen this movie before. I stated in my last reaction that I remember going to the movie theaters to see The Hobbit, I think once or twice. I think at least 2 times with my mom during Christmas for 2 years in a row. And I don't remember which movies they were, but I would assume it's the first and second one. That being said, if you saw my last reaction, you know I remember nothing from that one, and similar sentiment here where I don't remember what this one's about at all. If I see anything that rings a bell, I'll let you guys know, but I don't foresee myself doing that, especially since I watched the last reaction and I was just very surprised and didn't remember anything. So looking forward to watching this. I wasn't the biggest fan of the last one, to be honest. I think I rated it like a 4 out of 10. So not sure if that was harsh. Might have to rewatch it again to see if that rating gets upped a little bit, but I don't think it had a much rewatch factor for me either. But it might be one of those that I force myself to rewatch if you guys think I'm severely mistaken on the last one. That being said, I'm hoping this one is a lot better. I know that I really want to get to Lord of the Rings, and according to Google, it's recommended to watch in this timeline order, so that's the way I'm going to do it. I'm not the biggest fan of watching things in release date order if there's a timeline order that makes more sense for it. So that's why I'm watching this one. But before we jump into it, if you love watching movies as much as I do, if you get energized with watching those reactions like I do, or if you just want to show me some support, I highly recommend you subscribe to my channel. I have over 700 movies that I'm interested in watching. I just need your help telling me what to prioritize. And if you're enjoying this reaction amongst others and you want to see my full-length reaction to this film, highly recommend you check out my Patreon link down below. More to discuss at the end, but for now, let's lay back, kick our feet up, maybe grab some popcorn, and let's jump right into it. The Hobbit. I'll be messing up. Is the Desolation of Smaug not gonna pop up? I might mess around and think I'm watching the wrong movie. Bree on the borders of Shirin, or Shire. Wow, I swear I could read. I feel like I'm in a scarier version of Nocturne Alley right now, and that's already scary. The prancing pony. Oh, he's smoking that pipe. Let me just pick them up. Is that the cane? Imagine if this was a world where they had guns. He just reaches in his waistband and just blow blow.
I'll have the same.
Here goes this guy.
I should introduce myself. My name is Gandalf. Gandalf the Grey. I know who you are.
Dog, am I watching the wrong? I don't think I'm watching the wrong one. Maybe this is like a back in time kind of thing.
I went looking. Found no sign of him. It's been a long time since anything but a rumor was. He still lives. I am sure of it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't like looking stuff up when I'm watching, but I just had to confirm I'm watching this in the right order because maybe this part is like a throwback before the first movie, but the rest is fine. I don't know. I'm sorry if this is the wrong word. Let me know. These websites be lying, bruh.
Dragon and take back.
They're usually more reliable. I don't know.
Take back your homeland. This is no chance meeting, is it? It is not.
Gandalf, I want to see you do something this film. I ain't gonna lie. You really disappointed me last film. And I don't know how the viewers are gonna view that, but I ain't gonna lie. You ain't do nothing for me.
I ran into some unsavory characters. They mistook me for a vagabond. One of them was carrying a message. It is black speech.
I'm assuming this is the Gandalf from the Lord of the Rings. It's curious because I'm wondering if like he looks way older in these films than he does in Lord of the Rings. That would be kind of funny. No duh, he had 2 people about to pull up on him just now.
Unite the armies of the dwarves to retake Erebor. And they stand by their oath.
The 7 armies swore. It is the only thing that will unite them, and in case you have forgotten that.
What if I were to help you reclaim it?
What's in it for you, my boy?
The Arkenstone lies half a world away. Breathing dragon.
Yes, it does. That's why we're going to need a burglar.
Okay. Alright, it was scaring me a little bit because at the very beginning it only said The Hobbit. It didn't say the Desolation of Smaug. And then he talking about, my name is Gandalf. Nice to meet you. I'm like, bro, what? He had a whole movie with him. But okay. 12 years later. Makes me feel better. I was like, usually I have good luck with these websites. They be telling me the right order. I'm checking multiple too. I'm checking IGN. I'm checking all the other ones too. The Desolation of Smaug. Let's go. There we go. Now it's popping up. Whew. So I wonder if that was purposeful, where the Hobbit popped up in the beginning only because it was like an intro, like, hey, my name is Gandalf. Then this one popped up because it's saying, all right, 12 months later, not beginning to popping.
Did they see you? They saw you.
No, that's not it.
Excellent burglar material.
Will you listen? Will you just...
What form did it take?
Yes, but bigger, much bigger.
This guy's not the guy from Ozark, right? He looks like the guy from Ozark a little bit. Well, at least he very sounds like him.
There is a house. Take refuge.
Whose house?
He will help us, or he will kill us. None.
I feel like I'm unrealistic, but I feel like there should be no difficulty for Gandalf with anything except for other wizards. And even then, I feel like he should be the strongest, but just a little more difficult. But that's me just going off of name clout itself and not knowing anything about him for real. Cause I just see so many people comparing him to Dumbledore. I don't know, Dumbledore gets it clapping, and he has like no competition really. It's only like his Voldemort is like his, like, you know, almost his equal, and then you have what's his name, Grindelwald, who's also like his equal. That's few and far between, you know. And even then, they don't mess with him like that. So like when coming into this series, I'm thinking Gandalf, like, he about that. So like he seen him running and stuff. He's like, bro, why you running? And then I start this reaction where I left off the last one. New film, new me. Maybe he's testing him.
What is that?
Host.
His name is Beorn. He's a skin changer.
I was about to say, you sounding like a little bit like Norse mythology, a little bit.
Is unpredictable, but the man can be reasoned. He's not over fond of dwarves.
Come away from there. Obvious. He's under some dark spell.
He's under no enchantment but his own. You'll be safe here tonight.
Damn, my left ear's starting to itch a little bit, but I don't want to take it out and pause it. Oh, damn, I didn't got my light on. Hold on. My fault. Started noticing it a little darker out here. The beast stands guard. We will kill them on the road. They're gathering in Dol Guldur. The master has summoned you. Oh, he not the big boss? They got Stuart Little and his cousins running around here. Damn, what color are these goats? They all got like freaking different designs. There goes that ring, boy. It's probably the only good ring to come in life. The only ring for a man that doesn't bring him suffering. Alright, who's the GOAT? Who's the big boss? It low-key be weird when the boss be someone who don't even look like them. Be a whole different entity entirely. I guess it kind of makes sense though too. Is he like the second in command? He look bigger. Oh, I would say same size. That's what there's about to be, I ain't gonna lie. Is she gonna eat LeBron?
So you are the one they call Oakenship. Why is Arsog the Defiler hunting? My people were the first to live in the mountains. The Defiler killed most of my family. Not for work, you understand. But caging skin changers and torturing them.
There are others like you.
You need to reach the mountain before the last days of war are running out of time. Which is why we must go through Mirkwood. Fell things creep beneath those trees of Moria and the necromancer in Dol Guldur.
We will take the Elfin road.
The wood elves of Mirkwood are not like their kin. But it matters not.
What do you mean?
These lands are crawling with orcs, and you are on foot. You will never reach the forest alive.
Challenge accepted.
I don't like dwarves. I'm blind to the lives of those they
Nah, Stuart Little.
But orcs I hate more.
I swear to God, I was gonna say that, but I forgot the name of the animals. They're orcs. I was gonna say he hates dwarfs, but he's gonna say he hates orcs more. But I forgot the name of them, and I didn't want to butcher it. Fuck, I should have said it. Wish I took advantage of that. Also, by the way, none of this looks familiar at all. I generally don't think I've seen this movie. But so my confusion grows more on what the freak I watched at the movie theater.
Here lies our path through Mirkwood.
We have luck on our side.
Set the ponies loose. Let them return to their master.
Feels sick. Is there no way around?
Not unless we go 200 miles north.
And that's damn near the Forbidden Forest.
Something moves in the shadows, unseen. Every day it grows in strength. Go to the tombs in the mountains.
So be it.
Thought she was talking about him for a minute. The dude with the ring. She, I assume, is getting strong every day. He's invisible, but I guess it's the necromancer.
Do this soon as I had to.
Unless he's gonna become the necromancer, which I doubt. I don't think that's how it works in this world.
You've changed, Bilbo Baggins. You're not the same Hobbit as the one who left the Shire.
Nah, he bought that life now. I got taller.
Found something in the goblin tunnels.
Found what?
Tell him about the ring, please. I hate when people keep secrets like this. I know he's not gonna tell him, but.
My carriage.
Bo.
That's good. I'll be waiting for you at the Overlook, before the slopes of Erebor. Do not enter that mountain without me. This is not the Greenwood of old. It will seek to enter your mind and lead you astray.
Lead us astray.
You must stay on the path. Do not leave it. No matter what may come, stay on the path.
While the sun sets on Durin's Day.
Durin's Day.
Let's go.
I ain't gonna lie, I think I'll stand the path regardless. I feel like anything not on the path would be even scarier than what is on the path, so.
The path turns this way. This way.
I do think I'm enjoying this movie already more than the last one. Even though basically nothing happened so far.
Women, what's happening?
Keep moving. Where have we stopped?
The path. We've lost the path.
Find it.
Look for the path.
Are those like things that make you go to sleep?
No end to this accursed.
Some people just can't keep their hands to themselves, bro. Oh yeah, 'cause I'm gonna do it again. What the hell? I mean, to be honest, it probably makes sense to do it again to see what happens, but I would assume a big ass spider gonna follow you because now you just disturbed it. Is the forest making them go crazy, or is it the ring that's having like some after effects?
In these woods. Dwarves from the Blue Mountains. Because it is yours. You understand?
We're not lost. We keep heading east.
But which way is east?
Oh, they hear him. I thought he was invisible for a minute. I was wondering why the dude was staring at him like that. It's like a weird filter they got on the screen. Makes me feel like he's invisible, but...
There we are. No! Quiet! All of you!
Dog, I hate spider webs, bro. They have to be like one of the nastiest things like invented.
I can see a lake and the lonely mountain. We're almost there.
Almost is a push.
I know which way to go.
I feel like he's like in the Avatar state or something, and no one else can like hear him unless they're just gone.
Oh, come on.
Dog, anything with spider webs, bruh. Aragog? Dog, this is gross. Put the ring on, maybe? Would y'all be mad if I fast forward this? Oh, there's multiple big ones. Ooh, how he do that? That was clean. I ain't gonna cap. Yeah, put that bad boy on. You can hear them? That's so cool. Okay.
Fat and juicy.
Sting.
I mean, he didn't throw whatever he threw that far, so why the hell the spiders is... And I feel like them falling should not make it easier for them to unleash themselves from the webs. I feel like there's no correlation with that because their hands are still like tied. Maybe they were asleep up there. Bro, if you don't find that ring. Ooh. Wow. I feel like it should still be alive even if it lost its legs and stuff, no? So is that luck or does it call him in some sort of way? What if the spider puts it on? I'm like, why are you not stabbing it, bro? See, I didn't expect that because he has the whole like shell on his head, but I feel like that brings like addicting or something. He said it's mine. I think he's addicted. I hope he can master it in some sort of way where like it doesn't give him the adverse effects. Is he realizing he went crazy to get the ring? Became a murderer? Is that a new person? I recognize his face from like the posters and stuff. Oh, they mess with the spiders?
Do not think I won't kill you.
I know him from the posters. Okay, so they don't mess with the spiders either. I remember her from the posters too.
No mistaken.
Oh, she a beast. And she bad. Those are elves, right?
Hey, give it back. That's private.
What if they search the dude and they find the ring?
That's my wee lad, Gimli.
Are the spiders dead? Yes, but more will come. They're growing bolder. Dog, you got spider webs in your hair. I'm like, bro, can I please take this off of me, please? It's an ancient elvish blade, forged by my kin. You know he was elfish.
But a liar
A
as
liar.
well.
And when the hind.
Where's Bilbo?
He's there invisible. Slide.
I could have anything down my trousers.
Or nothing.
Uh-huh. They're gonna be a thing for real. He's like, I like her. Oh.
Udanada. Pedithic?
Malu van
Mm. Is that like his siblings?
There's no way out. There's no one leaves here, but by the king's consent.
A quest to reclaim a homeland. I myself suspect a more prosaic or something of that ilk. You seek that which would bestow upon you the right to rule, precious to you beyond measure.
How does she have these abilities to know that? Do elf people have like powers?
White gems of pure starlight.
Or is it just particular people? Because I know that girl had powers, but I think she was the only one.
I will let you go if you but return what is mine.
A favor for a favor.
Have my word.
Great king, to honor his word, you lack all honor. We came to you once, starving, homeless. You turned away from the suffering of my people. Rid Amrad or Sul.
Do not talk to me of dragon fire. I know its wrath and ruin.
Oh, he's huge. Pause.
I have of the north.
So you do got some type of powers.
Of what his greed would summon. You are just like him.
Stay here if you will, and wrath. I'm patient. I can wait.
So they live for a long time and some of them have powers? Sounds pretty OP if you ask me. Oh, the invisible guy.
I told him he could go Ishkarkve on Dognol. Him and all his kin.
Translation, he could hawk twa on that thing.
The deal was our only hope.
Not our only hope.
I know you're there. Why do you linger in the shadows?
Nah, what kind of powers this dude got? Oh, I'm about to say, bro. Like, everyone
Nest to be destroyed
is
not 2 moons past.
Ordered my lord.
immune to the ring, except for this guy.
Up from the south. Kill them at their source.
That fortress lies beyond our border.
What then? Will they not spread to other lands?
Otherland. The fortunes of the world will rise and fall. Legolas said you fought well today. He has grown very fond of you.
I assure you, my lord.
So I guess they're not siblings.
Perhaps he did once.
Think you would allow your son to pledge himself to a lowly sylvan elf?
Do not give him hope where there is none.
So there's different tiers to being an elf? Shades are good. Damn, them things really be ugly. Oh, well, she trying to take a late night trip. Said trips to your crib in the middle of the night. Oh, yeah, she trying.
Stone in your hand.
Nosy one, aren't you?
It is a talisman. Powerful spell lies upon it. If any but a dwarf reads the runes on this stone, they will be forever cursed.
He's joshing her.
Or not. Depending on whether you believe in that kind of thing. It's just a token. A rune stone.
The sorcerer's stone, if you will.
What promise?
That I will come back to her. She worries.
Very convenient. Promise.
She thinks I'm reckless.
Oh, that man got riz. She cursed. He read it.
Party you're having up there?
It is Merith and Gilith, the feast of starlight.
See, if I'm in the other caves right there, I'm listening like...
Wood elves love best the light of the star.
Remote and far away.
Precious and pure.
Just kiss her already.
I have walked there sometimes. I have seen the world fall away.
Are you not supposed to? Makes it seem like she's been sneaking out to do those things.
I saw Fire Moon once.
red and gold it was. It filled the sky. Trading in silver worked for furs. We took the greenway south. And then it appeared.
Mind your business, bro. I think I like him too. Paul's not like that, or not like Paul's either. I mean, like, I think he's one of the cool ones in this series, right? I feel like if he's on the poster, it must be for a reason. Mess around, he a bad guy, I'll be sick. Cause I don't really root for bad guys. I ain't one of those people.
Where can they go?
I'll wager the sun is on the rise. Never gonna reach the mountain, are we?
He looks like damn. I don't know if I said this in the last reaction, but if I did, that'd be funny because it's coming to my mind right now. He looked DiVincenzo on the Knicks. Of course, you're gonna scream, you freaking. See, if I'm the elf, I'm sneaking into that girl's crib. I mean, no, whoa. I mean, I'm knocking on her door and asking her to let me in. They're like, let's go, we gotta sneak out. Like, nah, I gotta go see about a girl. If you know, you know. Elves snoring just sounds crazy to me. Not like the physical sound, but like the idea that elves who seem so powerful are snoring just seems illogical. I feel like a dwarf would snore. An elf would sleep peacefully.
I promise you, please, you must trust me.
Do as he says.
Move your
What do we do now?
Hold your breath.
Hold my breath? What do you mean?
They're all loud. He's sold, bro. Oh my god, that just pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie. Like, don't tell me well done. Yeah, I just screamed and made a video obvious at the last minute when we could have had the clear getaway. Jesus Christ, bro. Come on. Man has the invisible ring and everything, bro. Come on. I heard, like, what is this called? White water rafting? I heard it's so dangerous. It looks pretty fun. So much for them not checking the barrels, bro. You literally, what his saying was had no correlation to what happened. He made it seem like if you hide in the barrels, they're gonna pick up the barrels and ship them out. No, he said hide in the barrels. They're not gonna check them. And he drops them in the water. Like, why would they not check barrels in the water to begin with? They don't belong in the water. And then obviously makes it hot and gets them all exposed. You probably didn't realize that's what would have happened. I'm gonna give him some slack. Because in my head, at that point, you could have just pulled the lever or whatever the case may be. And then they don't even need to be in the barrels. They could just jump into the water. Then if you're worrying about fall damage or whatever, then you jump out the barrel after you get into the water. I don't know. But then you could float, I guess. But I get, regardless, I feel like there's no correlation in his safety in the barrels. Oh, he got clipped. An elf. That's not his girl, is it? Oh, that's a different dude. I thought it was a different dude, but yeah, that's his girl. Can't tell with his hair being wet. Ooh. Kill this she elf. Toma. En tu cara. Now he gonna let them all go by pulling that, and he's gonna be stuck. But he gonna be with the girl, so it's all good. Oh. Oh, I thought she was gonna get murked. I ain't gonna lie. Well, not murked, because I know she's not gonna die so early. But I thought she was gonna get injured for like pretty badly. Glad she did it. I like her. See, like, I can see why the barrels are useful for this. I definitely see that. But I just don't understand why he said they won't check the barrels if you're just gonna drop them into the river. Like, no duh. The whole point was for you to not to make it obvious, and then yeah, they would. Or maybe I am being too hard on him. Maybe the people standing watch would have saw barrels in the water, but then they would have checked, like I said initially. Yeah, I'm just gonna drop it. Unless what he was saying is that they're supposed to be in the water, and that's why they were on a trap to begin with. Okay, I'm coming around. I'm coming around a little bit. Maybe I was a little too critical. I'm just talking as it comes along, you know, giving my genuine reaction. Ooh, ooh, that was clean. He got murked. He had to. If it didn't penetrate him, but it went through, that would be so dope. He definitely throwing up. Yeah, this is just very lucky, huh? Oh yeah, that's pretty sick. Okay. How do you get an extra barrel? How did they catch up to him so fast? That's disrespectful. Wow. It intrigues me how like they're killing like these people. Obviously they're enemies, but like how he didn't kill the dwarf. That's intriguing. Like, he didn't realize he saved them. Like, that's trash. The girl. That's sick.
Oh no. Oh, Ebo Queen.
Damn, still so many of them. Alright, Gandalf, what's poppin'? Talk to me. I wonder too if like Gandalf is so poppin' in like Lord of the Rings, that's why he has so much hype. And so since these came out after Lord of the Rings, people like gave him slack or something. In my eyes, like I feel like if you're a wizard, you don't need to do all this, bro. Like what happens to your powers? Are you like limited in what your powers are? You need to get some type of backstory on what a wizard is, bro, for real. This man may be the only wizard in mankind that I've seen in any movie or show that can't really do nothing. He has less powers than Wizards of Waverly Place, I feel like.
I would not have called you here without good reason.
That's intriguing.
This is not a nice place to meet. These are dark spells, Gandalf.
If he had a name, it's long since been lost. One of a number to Dol Guldur.
But it cannot be the necromancer.
A rock look like a person. That's pretty cool. Looks like a monkey or something like that. With his legs crossed too.
Only answer to one master. The enemy has returned. He's no ordinary hunter. He is a commander.
I don't know why I keep yawning. I know I yawned a lot in the last reaction. Last one I was kind of tired. This one I feel pretty good. I'm not bored in this one.
Where are you going?
I was pretty bored in the
Join
last
the
one
others.
too.
I started this. I cannot forsake them. They are in grave danger.
The world is in grave danger.
You want me to cast my friends aside?
Anything behind us?
Not that I can see.
We've lost the current. Some of us have drowned.
That dude is jacked. He's gonna stand there.
On your feet.
To where?
To the mountain. We're so close.
We have no way to cross it.
So then we go round.
We've no weapons to defend ourselves. Find his leg quickly.
Oh, he really fighting him? Like,
excuse me.
I recognize his face from the shade, but I'm trying to blinking on the name. Is that Orlando Bloom or? Oh no, no. I recognize his face. I saw his name. Like in real life, I don't mean like in this film. I don't recognize him at all.
Your feet. How many bairns? And your wife, I imagine, she's just a beauty. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Oh, come on, enough of the niceties.
I would like to know who you are and what you are doing in these lands.
Journeying to see our kin in the Iron Hills.
We need food, supplies, weapons.
I don't know what business you had with the elves. No one enters Lake Town but by leave of the master.
He would see you in irons before risking the wrath of King Thranduil.
I'll wager there are ways to enter that town unseen.
You would need a smuggler.
For which we would pay double.
That looked like a video game just now. Those graphics was terrible.
vast ignorance of the world. It festers and spreads. Sleepless malice as black as the oncoming wall of night. In time, all foul things come forth.
Why? Not 13. The Blackhead Archer.
Poison's in his blood.
Answer the question, filth.
She gonna go save him.
I would not antagonize her.
She gonna body him.
Give it to me.
Dog, she a beast. I feel like for elf culture, they might have like some type of segregation against women or something, or at least that dude looks at her different because she called him a she elf.
You have nothing to fear.
But she seemed like she the best one there. Because even him, if I'm not mistaken, she told him, the king elf, that the king elf wouldn't want his son, which is him, date her, essentially.
There is no king under the mountain, nor will there ever be. Whilst the dragon lives. You know nothing.
What are you talking about?
Has come again. My master. Do you understand now, Elfling? The flames of war.
Chop.
Why did you do that? You promised to set him free.
And I did.
Oh. He actually thought he was going to set him free? That's intriguing.
There was nothing more he could tell me.
What did he mean by the flames of war?
Been so great it will destroy all before it. All roads, all rivers. Nothing moves but I hear of it. And no one leaves it.
It's interesting because I was wondering with the whole interrogation, like how much information they expect to have and like how interrogations really work. Because obviously if you're getting interrogated, you know they're going to kill you. So like, why even tell information? And turns out he expected to be freed. I told you, she went to the forest. She gonna go heal him. That's her bae. I'm trying to tell you. Don't taste it. Oh my god.
Knows the Arknash. On Boonish.
Man flesh. Oh, that dude's a human?
Iranish. Or Kirza.
Is that ice cold water? That's very clutch.
What are you trying to do? Drown us?
I was born and bred on these waters. I would not do it here.
I say we throw him over the side and be done with it.
I understand.
I don't care what he calls it.
You simply have to pay him. Come on now, lads.
After all they've been through, they got money on them?
The wee problem. We're 10 coins short. I have been bled dry by this venture. Naught but misery and grief and...
So they're there and he's gonna give them the money, huh? I know.
Give it to me.
We will pay you when we get our provisions, but not before.
There are guards ahead.
He's pointing right at us. Now they're shaking hands. What? The villain.
Oh, it's you, Bard. Morning, Percy. That I am cold and tired and ready for home.
There we are. All in order.
Not consignment of empty barrels. They're not empty.
It would be to do with Unibrow.
If I recall correctly, you're licensed as a bargeman. A fisherman.
That's none of your business.
The master's business, which makes it my business. These fish are illegal.
In a canal. Come on. And when the people hear the master is dumping fish back in the lake...
Stop, you know, Bard. Protector of the common folk. They're favouring our bargemen, but it won't last.
Imagine all that fish they just wasted though.
Raise the gate!
Wait, does he need that ticket back? Because he just do it.
Master has his eye on you. You do well to remember.
It's a small town, Alfred.
Civil unrest. Someone's been stirring the pot cellar.
The only possible explanation. Get me a brandy. They're commoners, Alfred. They've always been ugly. Stinks of fish oil and tar. That's all they ever bleat about.
He drink his own. That's...
Then we must find these troublemakers and arrest them. And all this talk of change must be suppressed. Band together and start making noises.
I don't know why, but I've always found like drinks like that color always looked good. I don't drink alcohol, maybe because I love iced tea, but I like the color of drinks like that.
There is even talk of an election.
An election?
I don't think they'd ask you to stand, sire.
Rabble rousers? Who would have the nerve to question? Dare? Who? Troublemaking bargeman is behind all this.
Fish you can have for nothing.
She up.
Where have you been, Father?
To anyone, I'll rip your arms off.
Oh my god. You look, he even reached for you, bro. I'll let you do that yourself. That's disgusting.
Dad, why are there dwarves climbing out of our toilet? That's luck.
Oh my god.
The dwarvish windlands.
Where's the dude that was poisoned?
The last time we saw such a weapon, it was the day the dragon came. Girion, the lord of the city. But a dragon's hide is tough. Only a black arrow, fired from a windlance. And few of those arrows were ever made.
But the aim of men been true then.
So arrows didn't seem too good.
You speak as if you were there.
Then you would know that Gideon hit the dragon.
That's a fairy story, lad. Nothing more.
Where are the weapons?
Tomorrow begin.
We must reach the mountain before then.
And if we do not, the hidden door before that time.
Then this question
Looks perfectly fine with that poison.
Made from an old harpoon.
And this?
Call it Mjolnir.
These will serve you better than none.
We paid you for weapons. It's a joke!
You won't. All iron-forged weapons are held there under lock and key.
Thorin, I've made do with less. So have you.
There are spies watching this house and probably every dock and wharf in the town.
Thorin.
He recognizes the name.
Da?
Don't let them leave.
Damn.
Gun and Leor.
Kyohin, you cannot hunt 30 orcs on your own. You knew I would come. For 600
So all the
years, my
John
father's
say
protected you, favored you.
to make him feel better, but damn well she ain't with him.
Uohenathon. Kidad Wenithon Uohenathonim from our lands. Yet he would let this orc pack cross our borders. It is our fight. It will not end here. If your father has his way, we will do nothing. Live our lives away from the light. And let darkness descend. When did we let evil become stronger than us?
Mmm.
Hello, Bard. What are you after?
It's after a book.
Where's it gone?
What tapestry are you talking about?
You gonna recognize his face?
Appeared out of nowhere. Fierce eyes.
Or just his name?
I've never seen the like.
Prophecy of Durin's folk.
Prophecy.
Holes of treasure. Can it really be true?
The Lord of Silver Fountain. The King of Carven Stone. And the lake will shine and burn.
Da! I tried to stop them.
How long have they been gone?
Since I first said that.
As soon as we have the weapons, we make straight for the mountain.
You're right. I can manage.
I don't get why they gave all that to the one injured guy. I mean, like, that's just stupidity. Oh, bro, oh god. And literally there's like 3 brolic dudes right next to him. And he gives the bundle to the injured guy. Come on.
What is the meaning of this? Enemies of the state, eh? Hold your tongue. No common criminal. This is Thorin, son of Thror.
We have come
to reclaim our homeland.
I think it's pretty cool how they are actually like shorter than everybody else.
I remember this town in the great days of old. This was no forsaken town on a lake. Of all trade in the north. I would relight the great forges of the dwarves on the halls of Erebor!
That is what you will bring upon us. It will destroy us all.
You can listen to this naysayer. All will share in the wealth of the mountain. Gold to rebuild Escaroth 10 times over!
Listen to me! You must listen! Have you forgotten what happened to Dale? Have you forgotten those who died in the firestorm? Blind ambition of a mountain king.
We must not, any of us, that it was Girion, Lord of Dale.
It's true, sire. We all know the story.
Shit, just keep your mouth shut, boy.
Missing its mark.
No right to enter that mountain.
I have the only right.
Dead homies.
I speak to the master of the men of the lake. Share in the great wealth of our people. What say you?
I say unto you,
come!
Welcome and Christ!
Little do they know that dude brought him in.
You do know we're one short. Where's Boffa?
If he's not here, we'll leave him behind.
We can risk no more delays.
We must travel at speed. You will slow us down.
When we first look upon the halls of our fathers, Thorin.
Kitty, rest. Join us when you heal.
Yo, Shorty about to pull up. Heal him real good. They gonna come back and he gonna be a father.
Grew up on tales of the mountain. Tales you told us. I will carry him if I must.
One day you will be king and you will understand. Not even my own kin. You belong with the company.
I belong with my brother. Whoa.
He gonna jump on the boat. Oh, he's cooked.
Gilly! I'm done with dwarves. Go away. No!
Since when was there 4 of them left behind? I thought it was just 3. Apologies if y'all hear that. I think someone's landscaping.
What is this place?
It was once the city of Dale, of Smaug.
The sun will soon reach midday. This way.
Wait, is this the Overlook?
We have no time to wait upon the wizard. We're on.
Uh-oh. Stuff don't go according to plan. That's when things start messing up.
The hill of sorcery. As it is meant to. Which means our enemy is not yet ready to reveal himself. Radagast, I need you to carry a message to the Lady Galadriel.
What do you mean?
I'm going in alone. Do I have your word?
Yes.
Wait, Gandalf!
Turn around. And do not come back. It's undoubtedly a trap.
Let's get it poppin', Gandalf. He got a sword out. No wand or nothing, huh?
Anything? Nothing! The hidden door lies directly above us. You have keen eyes, Master Baggins.
That's crazy. No railing or nothing. Just steps the size of your freaking waist. Y'all going up that? Y'all go first? Y'all volunteer to go first, or y'all volunteer to go last? First, don't gotta worry about someone falling on top of you.
All those who doubted us.
Last, you can experiment with people going last.
It means there's somewhere there is a keyhole. We'll shine upon the keyhole.
You blocking the whole lane, my boy.
We're losing the light. Come on.
Gandalf said to wait, my boy.
It's not here! It's here!
That's no good! The door's sealed! There's powerful magic on it.
Good things come to those who wait, and they wasn't trying to wait for Gandalf.
The last light of Durin's day will shine upon the keyhole.
The light isn't an actual light. It's a person. Watch.
What did we miss? What did we miss?
We've lost the light. We had but one chance. Come away, lads. It's over.
You can't give up now!
Oh my god, I thought he was gonna drop it off the cliff. I'm about to say, bro, you better go back down there and go get it.
Setting sun. Looks like.
The last light is in the moonlight. Oh my mama. Oh my mama, my beast. That is pretty clever. You would think it's the sun because he's talking about the last light, but the moonlight too. Get your ass back here, I did it. That's really in there like a butthole.
The keyhole! Come back! Of the moon! The last moon of autumn! Where's the...
Don't accidentally kick in, my boy. Please, please, please. Go on, yo. I was gonna fall on one of them. Yeah, I'll say one of them can get it. Bro, if you don't hurry up and stick it in the hole. Imagine all that for them to be disappointed again. Oh. Mess around, they all broke.
Fun.
So the dragon's gonna get let loose, and the dude who his ancestor tried to kill the dragon and failed, he gonna kill the dragon. Doing the same thing with that little thingy. Crossbow, the big one. That's how he's gonna redeem his family name.
Stone. You remember it, Balin? Chambers filled with golden light.
I remember.
The seventh kingdom of Durin's folk. May the heart of the mountain unite.
The throne of the king.
And what's that above it?
The stone, right?
The Arkenstone.
Arkenstone. And what's that?
That is why you are here.
Little does he know they trying to throw him in the cage with the dragon.
I need herbs. Something to bring down this fever. They're no use to me. Do you have any king's foil?
Pigs? Weed. Don't move.
A large white jewel. Yes.
Quite a few down there.
There is only one Arkenstone. I do not know what you will find down there. Dishonor in turning back.
No, Balin. And I think I must try.
It never ceases to amaze me.
What's that?
Go now. With as much luck. If there is, in fact, a
Dragon.
don't waken it.
So how does this all play a role where they didn't wait for Gandalf? What is going to be the repercussion on not waiting for Gandalf? Ooh. I mean, didn't he already dispel the spell? So I mean,
Where is your master?
Nagush Nak. Organim.
there we go, Gandalf. That's what I'm talking about. Oh. He didn't know he had Expecto Patronum. Expecto Patronum! Ooh. Damn, that thing is that strong? Now did his friend actually run away, or did his friend come in clutch somehow? Looks like an infinite Tsukiyomi. Why did he not have the ring on? I mean, granted, I'm sure the ring has some side effects, so technically he probably shouldn't have the ring on. Especially since he's a quiet little thief. But I'm like, bro, like, at this point you don't know that, so why not just have it on? Is it because he, like, sensed how the ring was making him feel earlier about, like, him, like, killing those spiders? And damn, that is pretty tricky. Sneaking into Gringotts the bank. I'm over here making, like, comparisons to Harry Potter, trying to be witty and everything, and meanwhile I'm probably pissing off the day one Hobbit Hogwarts fans that hate Harry Potter. Oops, it fell in my pocket.
Large white jewel.
At least they know everyone at the town gonna be rich for real. What is this dude doing? Like, why would you pick up a cup? Put on the fucking ring, my boy. I still have the freaking cup in his hand. Finally. You're not gonna want to put it on. Thank you. Stone in his mouth or something? Oh, for a minute there I thought the dragon could see him. Well, I think he can.
I feel your end. Where are you?
I feel like he's not doing a really good job. Like, he can handle this so much better in my eyes.
Come now. Step into the light.
I think it's so sick how the ring gives him the ability to hear and understand people. Like animals.
There is something about you. Something made of gold. There you are.
Oh, wow.
I did not come to steal from you. Gaze upon your magnificence. To see. I did not believe them.
Do you now?
The tales and songs of your enormity, O Smaug. The stupendous. No.
No, indeed. But I don't remember smelling your kind before. And where do you come from? May I ask?
Don't make it obvious, my boy.
I come from under the hill. And under hills and over hills my path is led. Through the air, I am he who walks unseen.
What else do you claim to be?
Riddle maker.
Lovely titles. Baron. Now that is interesting. Where are they hiding?
No dwarves here. You've got that all wrong.
Feral rider. For they that skulk about outside.
Truly.
He's he redeemed himself in my eyes. I ain't gonna cap.
For a thief and a liar. No one better. It is the gold leads to dead flesh. Think I did not know this day would come?
So does Smaug now you've recognized like that one jewel is really important to them? Does he just think that they're after the jewel, like the gold in general?
Was that an earthquake? That, my lad, was a dragon.
It's coming from the mountain. Take your children, get out of here.
And go where? There is nowhere to go.
We're going to die, Dad.
Yeah. We are. I don't know if that was loud, sorry. It sounded pretty loud in my ear. Maybe I'll move away from it a little bit. Told you he gonna redeem his family.
Kill it first.
Yeah, homie.
I ate his people like a wolf among sheep.
I know damn well the stone didn't fall that far.
I kill where I wish. When no blade can pierce me.
A black arrow. Why did you never tell me?
Because you did not need to know.
Why is he still on their watch?
I need you to distract the guards.
Bad! After him! Quickly, down there! Go! Stop it! Let's go!
I feel like this is all very unnecessary. Like, just tell them, like, yo, like, granted, like, I'm sure he would like to, but I'm sure he would say, like, hey, I'm sure you felt the earthquake. That was the dragon. I'm trying to kill it. Ooh. Don't tell me he's not gonna do his freaking job. Can you just punch him in the face one time?
What about Bilbo?
Give him more time.
Time to do what? Yes, I'm afraid.
The dragon's already up, might as well.
A sickness which drove your grandfather mad.
I am not my grandfather.
Thorin, I know, would not hesitate to go in there.
I will not risk.
That's his friend.
Is Bilbo.
That filthy dwarvish usurper. In here for the Arkenstone.
Oh, so he knows about the stone. Okay.
I guessed his foul purpose some time ago. The darkness is coming.
So even the dragon can't mess with the darkness, or what? Where the hell is that elf at?
You were only ever a means to an end. Oh, confused.
He is taking the sweet ass time, I ain't gonna lie. That dragon spun around like 40 times, just being still under the same pillar.
No. No, you're lying.
A share of the treasure. I will not part
Not
with
yours.
a single toy piece of it.
Finally.
Claws are spears. Or a hurricane. What did you say?
I was just saying, tyrannical. Truly, you have no equal.
I am almost tempted to let you take it. Suffer. Watch it destroy him.
You won't. You won't let me take it. You not that.
And drive him mad.
You won't let me take it. You not that.
I think not. So tell me, thief.
Why would you not breathe fire as a dragon? What the hell's he thinking? You don't get your ass inside. Thank you. Alas. Ooh. He said, knock, knock. Who's there? Fall back. Damn, two of them got y'all that shook. All that for no reason. That's hilarious. The one that tried to run away is the one that got clipped.
There are others.
Yeah, we like that.
We're losing him.
If y'all don't save the rest of the people by killing them, what you doing? If you know you can't heal him, why even like? I mean, granted, she doesn't know if the other guy could heal him, so. Wow, that was cool. Oh, she gonna take a lot of credit, bastard. Imagine she just destroyed them. I'm gonna save him. Like that man didn't do 99% of the work. What are you doing in here?
Did you find the Arkenstone?
The dragon's coming.
The Arkenstone.
He's gonna pretend like it's down there.
Oh, we have to get up.
There's just so much stupidity running through these films that just gets me so tight. Like, bro, you could have escaped already. Just, oh my god, this is beyond stupid. This is why I don't watch many shows, because they do dumb stuff like this. Now we bring it to a movie. That was pretty cool how he just got burned and just shook it off. Kind of stupid but cool. And it's also like, if the dude really didn't grab the Arkenstone while he was there, then he just, like, come on, like, it's too late. Fellas, if she could, she would. I don't know what it's saying. Bro, seen the light for real.
He's too cunning for that. So where to now?
The western card room.
No chance that way.
It's our only chance.
Dog, if he really didn't get the Arkenstone, what a freaking idiot. I feel like he did, and I feel like he's just being stupid and not like pretend like he didn't for some reason. I don't quite understand yet. Usually you would do that to like someone who has like a hidden agenda, and I'm sure he does in a way, but like he's been on your team for so long, and you're gonna like do him like that, like.
Here to tell of the wonders of elvish medicine.
He said, I'm drowning off of air. I need CPR.
You cannot be her. She is far away. She is far, far away from me. In starlight, in another world. It was just a dream.
Is she gonna pretend like she wasn't there? I hate when they do that too.
Do you think she could have loved me?
I swear, she leaves. It makes him think that it was fake. But I mean, obviously, he got his boys there to like confirm that it was real. I'll be pissed.
That's it then. There's no heir.
The last of our kin.
Ew.
They must have come here. We could try to reach the mines.
I will not die like this. Cowering.
You guys literally could have just went back the way you guys came. But no, you guys want to jump down the hill or the stairs, whatever that was, into the gold like freaking idiots.
Not if we split up.
Sorry.
Lead him to the forges.
If this is to end in fire, then we will all burn together.
Flee. Flee. Nowhere to hide.
This dragon dumb as hell, I ain't gonna lie. You could literally just get one at a time. But no, he keeps going back and forth, back and forth.
Ereborna, Naha.
I'm under the impression that Elf could one-shot him with just one arrow, but I know he's gonna, for some reason, draw out the fight for the sake of the movie. Oh, that was behind the head? that strong? You know, that's someone's house. Oh, he like to be Big Spoon. All legs and bite him. Well, so much for teamwork. Why is he running? Okay, he just ran to begin with, if that's what you... I guess you wanted them to get a head start.
This way! Come on! Forward! Follow Balin!
The plan's not gonna work. These furnaces are stone cold.
Have we not?
I know you can get a fire from him.
You have grown slow and fat. Take cover. Go!
So this man barely used fire. Now all of a sudden he was gonna use fire. Offer it. He didn't use fire when he could usually get them when they're right in front of him. But when they are hiding behind a pillar, he uses fire.
Oh! Up there! On my mark. Pull that lever.
Meanwhile, this is all for no reason because he has the Arcane Stone. Could have just gave him the Arcane Stone and left together.
Makes a flash flame.
Aye, it'll only take a jiffy. Come on.
I better forge some gold swords without gold.
You have come from Lake Town. This is some sordid scheme, Matt. And those miserable tug-trading lakemen. Perhaps it is time
This isn't their fault. Wait!
You care about them.
I am taking back what you stole.
Will take nothing from me. Laid low your warriors of terror in the hearts of men.
This is not your...
I'm inevitable.
This is dwarf gold!
What freak did you say? What was the point of even having that gold build to begin with? Man, they about to have a gold dragon flying around the block. You know this is not gonna work. That's his son.
I will show you prayers.
That's actually pretty crazy. Dragon got gold camo like he playing Call of Duty. And where the hell is Gandalf? No, don't wait. The gold. He's no longer gold? What the hell?
Do you not know what is coming?
Dude, your son. What, I thought you told your son to go to the freaking thing. Why are your son in the house?
I am death.
What have we done?
Does the movie end here? No way. No way. So the other one starts with it? Oh, wow. I guess that kind of makes sense because this was already getting really long, but I thought it was towards the tail end and they was going to wrap it up with that. Okay, well, that's the end of the movie. Wow, I feel like that movie wasn't what I expected. I definitely remember seeing this movie if I did. So yeah, like I'm glad I'm watching it for like essentially like the first time with a more educated mind and able to comprehend things better. But yeah, it was much different than I expected in a good way. Like I definitely think it's better than the last movie, thankfully. But yeah, I'm just really caught off guard with the way it ended. Like I feel like I haven't seen movies do that in quite some time where they end on a cliffhanger. Like this one, I knew this movie was going on forever, but I was just like, there's no way like it's not gonna kill the dragon, right? Like I just expected it to happen, and wow. So I'm surprised that it didn't. But yeah, I enjoyed this movie. I thought it was better than the other one. I definitely think this series is picking up for me, which is a good thing, thankfully. So I really enjoyed this movie, and I would say that I got to see more of Gandalf this time around, and I know we still need to see what he has to do where he's currently at. He's currently imprisoned right now, so curious on what he's gonna do, and really just still curious on his backstory. So kind of disappointed they still didn't talk about that. So I'm wondering if they ever will at this point, since we're already 2 movies in. Essentially wondering if he what are his limitations, what are exactly his powers as a wizard, how common are wizards, things like that. So I enjoyed this movie. Before I keep rambling on, I enjoyed this movie. And as you know, as I mentioned earlier, I chose this movie because I wanted to watch Lord of the Rings, and when I look up the Lord of the Rings on Google, as I'm familiar with the Hobbit movies, I look up the timeline order and the recommended order to watch these movies. It says to watch The Hobbit first. So not to say that, I mean, to be honest, I probably wouldn't watch these movies if they weren't leading to Lord of the Rings, unless you guys told me to watch it. So I guess that is, in a way, really dependent on me wanting to watch Lord of the Rings. So you can argue I didn't really choose this movie. But I guess that's the reasoning, the rationale behind it. And to be honest, even if this movie was kind of separate from the Lord of the Rings, I'm sure it would probably still have some type of fandom around it, and you guys still would want me to watch it. So I probably would have in that case too. So, but yeah, I guess for the purposes of this review, the reason why I chose this movie was because I wanted to watch Lord of the Rings, and I like to do things the right way. Hopefully this is the right way in your eyes, but I like to do things the right way the first time and go all in. And so for me, all in was watching from the very beginning of the recommended timeline order. So that's what I'm doing here. So what thoughts does this movie spur? What do I think about? I kind of already touched on what I'm thinking about right now, in terms of like Gandalf. Like I'm just curious on what his limitations are, what his powers are, how many wizards are there, is it common? Why isn't he really showing us his good stuff yet? But I guess outside of that, something I'm wondering is like, what are the elves gonna do? Are those 2 elves currently in that town still gonna be there to just help out, or are they gonna run away and get more help, or are the other elves gonna pull up because they're noticing the other 2 elves are taking forever to come? Or I mean, at this point, that the other elf, the guy, he ran after the guy, so he's probably not even be there anymore. So it's just that girl, she's still there. But yeah, curious on what's gonna happen to the town. Curious on, like, I know the dragon's gonna die. I just know he's gonna die. Like, I feel like it'd be crazy if he didn't die. But yeah, I feel like, I guess I'm curious on who's gonna deal the deadly blow to the dragon. Is it gonna be the kid, or is it gonna be the guy? I think it's gonna be the guy, but wish it was the kid. And in a way, because I don't know, I kind of feel like it kind of hit different if it was the kid. At first I was kind of annoyed that he told the kid to do it, because I'm like, bro, you gotta you gotta take care of that. Like that's what you're doing. And then I quickly was like, oh wait, this is kind of smart because he could distract the guards and the kid could do it. But then the kid's going in the house, and I'm like, bro, what the hell is the kid doing? Like but I guess he also didn't prepare for that and doesn't really have it in him as of right now. Maybe the adrenaline's gonna get to him and he's gonna just trust his instincts. I don't know, but that's what I'm thinking about. And then I'm also thinking about, I guess I'll close with this one. I guess I'm also thinking about, like, what the hell is going on with the stone? Like, does the guy have it or not? And if he doesn't, he's an idiot. If he does, he's still an idiot. Because why would you not, like, just tell your partner? Because, like, if it's one thing to, like, for example, let's say the Hobbit guy, let's say he's kidnapped by the dwarf. And then he asks the dwarf, like, it's kind of like Voldemort and Sorcerer's Stone. I'm sorry if it's a spoiler. I guess I'm not going to say that in case I'm spoiling for somebody. But it's in the sense of, like, let's say you're the kidnapper. And you force someone to do something for you. And then they do it. You see in plenty of movies and shows that they kind of give them a hard time. Like, oh, yeah, no, I didn't get it. But really they did. But this is not the case. Like, this is your partner. Like, hey, did you get it? And you can be like, no, I didn't. Like, and you did. Like, that's just weird to me. Like, I guess he's kind of sussing him out, but like at this point, like you've been this deep in with the mission with your partner, and I guess you were trying really hard in the first movie to get him to favor you, so that's kind of confusing to me. So either way, I think he's an idiot at this point. Sorry, not sorry, but yeah, I also think that guy is an idiot too for like forcing them to stay down there, and then the dragon pulls up, and then they can't escape, and then instead of escaping the way they came, they jump down, and yeah, I thought that was pretty stupid too. So I'll touch a little bit more on that towards the part where I comment what I dislike about this movie. But for now, we're gonna talk about what feelings this movie created for me. I'll say this movie created some interest. I like this movie more than the last one because I feel like they had more like story building and really took you along the journey of what their purpose was. I think they did that a little bit in the last one, and you could argue maybe they did it more, but it just didn't stick with me. Whereas in this one, off rip, I felt like was more impactful. You have Gandalf pulling up like, yo, we got this mission, yo, what if I help you with it, this is what's going on, people are out to get you. Whereas in the last one, you got people pulling up for like the first like 15 minutes, just like randomly popping up to his house and taking all his food and all that. So I mean, it's just different start times, I guess, but I don't know, I say that to say that in a good way, that I thought this movie was really interesting. So it interested me and made me curious. Made me laugh a little bit, and maybe, I don't know, maybe kind of hyped at some points too. So some moments, characters, or ideas that resonated with me. I would say I didn't really feel like any of them really did. I feel like everyone had like their own unique identity that I don't really identify as or resonate with, which is okay. I kind of liked though that the elves were kind of like badass and like doing a great job with archery and sword fighting and just whooping ass. I thought that was pretty dope. So curious on what kind of relationship is going to be built from that point on with the girl and that dwarf that was poisoned. Wonder what's going to happen with them. And then as a society with elves and dwarfs, like, are they going to come together after all this, or are they going to be even more apart after all this? So the idea of that kind of interests me, so I'll at least say that. But as in terms of like characters or anything else resonating with me, I can't really say as of right now that anything really sticks to me in that regard. Maybe as I step away from this and I get more time to digest it, something would come up on me and say, oh, you know what, I think this kind of resonated with me. But as of right now, like moments after watching, nothing really stuck with me like some other movies might have. So my favorite moment in the movie, I think my favorite moment was probably, I feel like I had a favorite movie in a movie and I'm like forgetting it. But some parts that I liked, I would say, were when that girl elf pulled up to the prison that the dwarf was in, and he was just talking to her. I like that part. He was telling her about the stone and joking around with her. I like that part a lot. He was raising her up and she was smiling and everything like that. That was pretty cool. And then I think another part that I liked was seeing Gandalf finally do something. He had a little Expecto Patronum on him. He had his little force field thingy with his I was gonna say shaft. That's crazy. With his stick, I forgot what that's called, but he had like a little force field going on, so like he would point it at somebody and they couldn't like penetrate. Pause. I thought that's pretty cool. But yeah, favorite moments. I definitely feel like I had like one that really stuck out for me. And I think I might just be forgetting it because, to be honest, a lot of the things that started aggravating me started happening more recently towards the tail end of the movie, and that's like more so what I'm thinking about. So I think that kind of dampers it a bit. But I would just say that it's like my favorite moments. Least favorite moments, I'd probably say the last like 40 minutes. No, I would say my least favorite moment was definitely the whole dragon interactions. I just felt like not decision making wasn't at its peak during these moments, and I don't know why. Like, this movie's already as long as it is. Like, you don't need to draw it out with more like stupidity, I felt like. So yeah, like moment one, like the dude has the ring, chooses not to use it for some reason, then eventually uses it, but then takes it off right after. Like, and he just watching the dragon talk to him and circle around him when he's hiding behind a pillar, and when the freaking stone is right there, then he eventually gets the stone or walks towards the stone, but then the dragon's already on his 6, and so he just keeps rolling down the hill, and it just takes forever to get the stone. Then he might not have the stone, and then he just tells the guy, yeah, I don't have it, and then that whole debacle happens I just talked about earlier. And during the reaction of like the dude takes his sweet ass time interrogating him, meanwhile the dude probably lied to him for some reason. Again, I'm not gonna touch on that again, but take the sweet ass time, so then the dragon pulls up, and instead of going right back up the stairs where he came from, they all come down to protect him. Like the dragon has fire. Like, what are you expecting to do? Oh wait, guess what? The dragon doesn't use the fire, and so they just jump down. I think he did use the fire in this part. So yeah, they jump down. And yeah, like many times they're right in front of the dragon, and instead of like dragon using fire, whatever the case may be, he just keeps following them, tries to bite them, and does like a bunch of necessary stuff that makes it harder for the dragon to get the kill when they're right in front of him and he has the fire at his fingertips. So yeah, good amount of moments that I disliked, but as you guys will see from my reactions, I'm a really big person on decision making. I don't watch many shows because a lot of shows just have terrible decision making. Like, a lot of the shows drag things out longer than they need to be. Like, some notable mentions that, sorry not sorry if you're a fan of these, I like these shows too, but they're just annoying sometimes. Like Vampire Diaries, what's it called, Ozark, Outer Banks. Like, these are shows that are good shows as a whole. Parts aggravated me to the point where I had to stop watching, or made the watch more painful than it needed to be, and prevented to being a more preferable show for me going forward. But yeah, I'll say those are my least favorite parts. So does this movie impact me in any sort of way? No, I don't think so. I think this is more on the fantastical side of the world, as you would imagine. So not really much that impacts me in that regard. I think the storytelling was really good in the sense that you just really feel like you're locked into an imaginary world, and you're not really able to really pull it out of the world and relate it to your life in any sort of way. I would say, I think one thing that I think doesn't really impact me, but I would say is pretty impactful, is the love scenes we're starting to see with the elf and the dwarf, in a sense that it's very evident in this world that they are two societies that should not be intertwined, and they're currently beefing. But as you see, you got the elf girl, or the she elf as they would call her, and the dwarf hitting it off, and you can only imagine what's going to happen to the franchise and the rest of the series by a potential relationship that might happen. Is it going to bring the two societies together? Are they going to beef even harder? Are they going to be like star-crossed lovers? Like, these are questions that I have, and I feel like that's something that you can bring to the real world, in the sense of like, there might be someone for you out there that might not be from the ideal, or might be from a particular group that you're told to stay away from or not be around, whether that's race, ethnicity, religion, whatever the case may be. But that person might be your person, and so you might need to still go for it, and deal with the repercussions as they come, depending on what they are, of course. So I don't know, I think that's something that could impact life, but just not mine specifically as of right now. I'll say the biggest takeaway is that this world definitely has some things going on. Like, you have different societies scattered all across the world at this point, it seems like, and different types of creatures. I'm just like, who's like the big boss? Like, it seems like, I want to say it kind of seems like, again, this doesn't really go well if you haven't seen Game of Thrones, but in Game of Thrones, it kind of seems like there's like a main king somewhere, but then each other state, for example, or region has like their smaller sub king, or whatever the case may be, but there's still a main king. Here it's just like, who's the main king? I feel like every society is just completely separate, and I think they might have referenced that there is a main king, but like, I don't know who it is. I haven't been exposed to that person yet, and it hasn't really been talked about too much, if at all. But like, yeah, there's like a king of the elves, there's a king of the dwarves, but like, who's the big boss? and all these places are so scattered apart. It's like there might not be one, and so that's just really interesting. I mean, I think the question was biggest takeaway, so I don't think I'm really answering the question at this point because my tangent is getting kind of off track. But I guess the biggest takeaway for me is that this is a big ass world, and there's different types of people. Seems like there's humans that are at this point poor and hungry. There's dwarves that have the mother lode of riches. There's elves that have magic, all that. So there's dragons, all types of stuff. So yeah, I guess that would just be the biggest takeaway. This world's big as hell. Would you rewatch this movie? I guess would I rewatch this movie? I don't think I would. I do like this more than the last one. But I don't think I liked it enough to rewatch it. Yeah, like I liked it more, but I don't think it was a great movie. I don't think it had much rewatch value. This will probably be one of those movies I watch one more to just make sure I'm understanding the whole timeline. Like, say for example, like I watch it one time, then I continue to watch the other ones, and as I finish the whole entire franchise of The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, I'll watch it again one more time just to see what I missed out on the first time. But other than that, like this is not the type of movie that I would want to watch again or put someone on to or play in the background. This is not one of the movies, unfortunately. So as you would imagine, that kind of might have been a response some of you are not happy with. And so as you would imagine, for my rating, where I rate things on a scale of 1 through 10 or 1 through 11, essentially a scale of 1 to 10, with 11 being saved for the most profound, life-changing, Mount Rushmore type movies, that this movie, The Hobbit, what is it called exactly? The Hobbit, Desolation of Smaug, something like that. Probably not gonna rank too well. And you're right. I would say compared to the last one, it's definitely better. Compared to my personal ranking of how I value the scores of 1 through 11, it's honestly not too good. But compared to some of your fellow YouTubers that you might watch, or some of your personal scores on where you rank this might be a solid score. But for me, I would say on a scale of 1 through 11, I would rank The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug on a scale of 6. I think that would be an appropriate ranking for me for this movie, because I do think it was approaching that 7 territory where it was pretty good. And it was pretty good. So I don't want to make it seem like it wasn't good. I just feel like it was more average in like the middle for me. Whereas in the 7, I feel like it's really getting towards the top. Whereas in the 5 is right there, but I did like a little more than average. So I would say it would rank a 6 for sure for me. Well, there you have it. There's my reaction and my review to The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug, 2013. Let me know how you guys would answer these questions down below. Let me know what you thought of the film and my reaction. Did you like my reaction? Do you love this film? Do you feel like I missed out on anything? Let me know down below. I really want this to be a community where we're engaging in conversations and not just watching something and passing over like it's nothing. I really want this to be more or less like a book club, but with movies instead, which should be more fun ideally and theoretically. So let me know down below what you guys think. If you guys think I'm being too harsh on certain parts of the movie or certain characters, or if you think I'm being too harsh on my ranking, let me know down below as well. And if you like this movie, if you like my reaction, let me know down below by liking this movie, subscribing, and if you want to see more from me, turn on post notifications. That way you know when I'm uploading. And then also, if you want to see the full-length reaction where I watch all these movies and post my full-length reaction, so that way I'm not getting copyright on YouTube, and also if you want to see my full-length reaction, highly recommend check out my Patreon link down below. That's all I have for today. So I just want to thank you for taking your time to watching this film with me or watching my reaction of this film. And if there's anything else you guys want me to see, let me know down below. Until the next one, peace out.